So let's see the meaning of human resource management. Human resources management means the process of accomplishing organizational objectives by acquiring, retaining, developing, terminating, and properly using the humanization of organization, which means the objective of any organizations is to accomplish its goal, right? So the role of employees is very important in achieving the organizational goals. So HRM includes all these except, that is acquiring, retaining, developing, terminating, and properly utilizing the human resources. So acquiring means selecting the right person for the right job. Retaining means holding the person, making the person to staying in the organization and getting the works done from the person. Development means providing different training activities as well as educatives for the employees for further careers development, for the development of the organization. So termination means sending the person out from the organization. See, for example, guys, if the in organization the people is not performing well, so he is no more needed for the organization, and in that case he will be sent out from the job. So this is what called a termination. So human resources management includes all this: acquiring, retaining, development, and terminating, and properly utilizing the humanization for completing the objectives. Now, so guys, let's see the human resources management features. So we have already seen management is an art of getting things done from others to achieve the organizational goals. In the same way, human resources is a management. What we do in a human resource management, guys, like we make people to accomplish the tasks to achieve the organizational goals. So HRM is a elements of management. So the second features, we can say it's an universal applications, which means the concept human resource management is applicable to all the organization. You go to any kind of organization, they will be having their own separate department, which will be called human resources. So the human resources department will be there in all the organization, each and every organization. And the third feature is concerned with people, which means human resources management is all about managing the people who is working in the organization. The people are the workers, the supervisors, the managers, and the departmental heads, we can say. They are the different human resources. So these are the human resources who managed and controlled by the human resource department. The fourth feature is action oriented, which means the human resource management gives more importance to action rather than the record keeping. For example, let's see, there is an issue arises between the employees, right? What does the human resources department do? They immediately take an action over here. So also they convince the employees to get back to their normal work. And the last feature is like to achievement of objectives, which means in human resource management is all about achieving the goal of the organization. So the sixth feature, we can say it's an integration mechanism. It's nothing but creating a good interpersonal relation between the employees as well as the employers and every employees who working in the organization. So the people can work without having much issues and with a lot of happiness in their workplace. And the next features is a development oriented, which means the human resources is much focused on the development of human resources. They provide different training and development activities to improve the knowledge as well as the skills of the people who work in the organization. Next feature is it's an ongoing process. HR is an ongoing process, which means there is no end for this human resource process. Human resource management process will be there until the existence of the organization. The next features is a comprehensive features, which means it includes all the aspects of human resources. The last features is a function. Like it includes all the areas. We can say it includes all the department of the organization, and this is all about the features of human resource management what I have covered. Let's see the objectives of human resource management. So first, human resource management provides satisfaction to the employees. How? Because employees working in the organization, they will get a lot of training and developmental activities which helps in their interior development also. Next, human resources is a management, like it helps in screening the management organization by defining the every employees working in the organization according to the knowledge and the qualification of the employees. Third objective is employees disciplined and moral, which means human resources management makes the people to follow the rules and regulation of the organization. So automatically the people who work in the organization will be disciplined. Now the next objective is goal harmony. Harmony means getting happiness. The human resources management bridges the gap between the individual goals and the organizations. Next, development of human resources is already, as we have seen, that the development of human resources is developing the skills and resources of human resources by providing different training and developmental programs. Next objective is effective utilization of resources. In human resources management, the employees are trained in order to not waste any of the organization. Effective utilization of resources helps the organization in increasing the profit as well as the productivity of the organization. The last objective of human resources management is to respect all the human beings, whomever is working in the organization. Now, let's see the importance of human resources. Human resources management is important to select the right person for the right job. Human resources management is important for all the organization in order to provide training, development sessions to improve the skills and knowledges of the employees. Human resources management is important to efficient utilization of manpower. It's also important to get things done. Human resources management is important to provide the performance or appraisal basis on the real performance of the human resources of the employees and person. It also helps the employees for career orientation by providing the development sessions. It helps or enhance the employees' satisfaction. At the same time, they also helps in motivating the employees in the organization. It helps the management to maintain with the proper personal relationships. Human resources management cultivate the team spirit and teamwork amongst the employees. Also, human resources management helps to organization to optimize the human resource organization. So what we have seen, like the meaning, definition and the importance features of the management. Now the more I will tell you in the next process, or say in my next video, I will going to continue many more about the same. So guys, will come back and let you know more about the same. So guys, what I'm going to tell you next is induction. Like what exactly the induction in HR. Let's see the induction meaning. It's a process of receiving and welcoming the employees when he first joined the companies and gives him the basic information in order to settle down quickly and happily to start the work. See, induction is a training program which is given only for the newly recruited employee of the organization, for whom only one, the newly recruited employee of the organization. Induction training allows the new employees to learn about the organization, the work culture of the organization and also about the job. Now, Let's see what all the things will be taught during the induction program. First, the employees will be taught about the organization because the newly recruited employees need to know about the growth of the company, the history of the company, and what all the product they are producing, and whom all the suppliers, customers. So likewise, every details must be known by the new employees. So the organizations will give the information about the company. Next, they will be taught about the employment, like number of hours, the work, holiday details, and what is the login time, logout time. Likewise, each and every details about the job will be taught to the newly recruited employees. Next, about the sickness tools. See, the person is sick and he will not be able to concentrate his work. So during the time to whom he reports and what all the health benefits will arrive in the organization if the person is so. So the sickness rule will be taught to the new employee. Next, the new employee will be taught about the leave rules because the employees are very interested in knowing the company's policy. So the information about the vacations, holidays, and many more will be given to the employees. Next, about the grievances. Every company is having the separate department which is called as grievances. Okay, so here to receive the complaint from the employees, like if employees have any complaint regarding their job or workplace, they can inform to the grievances department. The grievances department officers take the complaints which is cased against the employee. Next, the newly recruited employee will be taught about the employees rules and uniform rules. Next, they will be introduced to the concerned department. For say the new employee is going to work in the marketing department, then he will be introduced to the marketing department people. If he is going to work in the sales department, he will be going to work, introduced in the sales department. So likewise, the new employees will be introduced where he is going to work. So he will be introduced to the superiors. Superiors are the people who work in the higher positions and the subordinates are the people who work in the lower position. So these are the information which is generally given during the induction program for the newly recruited employee. So let us see about the need of this induction. Every employee needs to know the work culture which is to be followed and in this corporate ethics. Next, they need to know about the complaints. Complaints means about the company's legal policies, safety, bullying, and other related issues. So this will avoid like accidents in the organization. Next, induction program is very useful for retaining the employees. Retaining means holding of the employees. Now, because in the induction program, all the information of the job, about the companies, about the workplace will be given to the new employees. So, new employees feel very comfortable and to stay in the organization. Now, induction is also useful for the organization productivity because employee is taught about the importance of the role in their organization's profit and many more.